In the 21st century, Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal hold immense strategic importance. These regions are not just geographical entities but pivotal points in the global network of trade, security, and political influence. Their geographic locations and resources make them vital to global trade, security, and political influence. The interconnectedness of our world means that the stability and accessibility of these regions have far-reaching implications. Canada, with its vast natural resources and shared border with the United States, is a key economic and security partner. Its forests, oil fields, and other natural resources contribute significantly to the global economy. Additionally, the Canada-US border is one of the most important international boundaries facilitating extensive trade and cooperation. Greenland, situated in the Arctic, is increasingly important due to its potential shipping routes and untapped natural resources. As the Arctic ice melts, new maritime routes are opening up, which could revolutionize global shipping. Greenland's strategic position also makes it a focal point for scientific research and military interest. And the Panama Canal, a vital artery of global trade, connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, facilitating the movement of goods and resources across the globe. This engineering marvel significantly reduces travel time for ships, making it a cornerstone of international maritime trade. These regions are crucial for maintaining global supply chains, projecting military power, and influencing geopolitical dynamics. The efficient operation of supply chains depends heavily on the stability and accessibility of these key areas. As such, they have become focal points of interest for major powers, including the United States. The strategic importance of these regions means that they are often at the center of international diplomacy and military strategy. Their strategic significance is undeniable, and their futures are intertwined with the broader trends shaping the international landscape. As global dynamics continue to evolve, the roles of Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal will remain critical in shaping the future of international relations and global stability. During his presidency, Donald Trump made headlines with his unconventional foreign policy pronouncements, particularly regarding Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal.
I expressed a desire to acquire Greenland, citing its strategic importance and potential resources.
Trump's interest in Greenland, while seemingly outlandish, revealed a deeper ambition to assert American dominance in the Arctic region. Furthermore, Trump's approach to Canada, a long-standing ally, was marked by trade disputes and challenges to existing agreements. His administration's imposition of tariffs on Canadian goods strained relations and raised concerns about the future of North American cooperation. Trump's actions suggested a willingness to prioritize American interests, even at the expense of traditional alliances. Trump's interest in these regions must be understood within the historical context of U.S. foreign policy. The United States has always had strategic interests in various parts of the world, and these interests have shaped its foreign policy decisions over the decades. The United States has a long history of involvement in the affairs of Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal. This involvement has often been driven by economic, military, and geopolitical considerations, reflecting the nation's broader strategic goals. This history is marked by both cooperation and intervention, reflecting the complex dynamics between the U.S. and these regions. For instance, the U.S. has worked closely with Canada on various defense and trade agreements, while its interest in Greenland has been partly due to its strategic location in the Arctic. The Panama Canal in particular stands as a potent symbol of U.S. influence in the region. Its construction was a monumental engineering feat that showcased American ingenuity and determination. The United States played a pivotal role in the canal's construction and subsequently controlled it for much of the 20th century. This control was not just about facilitating trade, it was also about projecting power and securing American interests in the region. This control gave the U.S. significant leverage over global trade and security in the Western Hemisphere. The canal became a critical choke point for maritime traffic, and its operation was crucial for the global economy. While the canal is now under Panamanian control, the U.S. retains a strong interest in its security and operation. The canal remains a vital artery for international trade, and its smooth functioning is essential for the economic stability of the region and beyond. Greenland, with its rapidly melting ice caps and potential for new shipping routes, has become increasingly important in recent years. This strategic significance has not gone unnoticed by the United States, which has maintained a military presence in Greenland since World War II. Trump's desire to purchase Greenland, while ultimately unsuccessful, reflected a growing awareness of the Arctic's geopolitical importance. The Arctic region is undergoing rapid transformation due to climate change, opening up new possibilities for resource extraction and navigation. This has led to increased competition among Arctic nations, including the United States, Russia, and China, each seeking to secure its interests in this evolving geopolitical landscape. Greenland, with its strategic location and untapped resources, finds itself at the center of this competition.
Trump's ambitions regarding Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal were met with a mixture of amusement and concern from the international community. Canada, in particular, pushed back against Trump's aggressive trade policies and rhetoric.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau defended Canada's interests while emphasizing the importance of the bilateral relationship.
The international community also expressed concern over Trump's disregard for established norms and agreements. His actions were seen by many as undermining the rules-based international order and threatening global stability.
The response to Trump's ambitions highlighted the growing unease with his foreign policy approach and its potential consequences for the international system. Section 6. Geopolitical fault lines, analyzing the potential consequences. Trump's ambitions, had they been fully realized, could have significantly altered the geopolitical landscape. His pursuit of Greenland could have escalated tensions with Russia and China, both of which harbor their own Arctic ambitions. His strained relationship with Canada could have undermined North American cooperation on trade, security, and other issues. Furthermore, Trump's actions risked alienating key allies and emboldening adversaries. His disregard for international norms and agreements threatened to erode the rules-based order that has underpinned global stability for decades. The potential consequences of his actions were far-reaching and highlighted the importance of diplomacy and cooperation in managing international relations. Section 7. The future of global order, Trump's impact on international relations. Trump's presidency left a lasting impact on the international order, raising questions about the future of global governance and the role of the United States in the world. His America First approach, characterized by unilateralism and a disregard for multilateral institutions, represented a departure from the post-World War II consensus. Trump's actions challenged the foundations of the liberal international order, contributing to a sense of uncertainty and instability in international relations. His legacy continues to shape the global landscape, highlighting the need for renewed commitment to multilateralism, diplomacy, and cooperation in addressing shared global challenges. Section 8. A world in flux navigating uncertainty in the age of Trump. The world is grappling with a multitude of challenges, including climate change, pandemics, and geopolitical competition. Trump's presidency exacerbated these challenges by undermining global cooperation and stoking divisions among nations. His actions highlighted the fragility of the international order and the need for responsible leadership on the world stage. As the world navigates these uncertain times, it is imperative to reaffirm the importance of dialogue, cooperation, and a rules-based international system. The challenges facing humanity are too complex and interconnected to be addressed through unilateral action or zero-sum competition.
Yeah, we need to come together now more than ever. The stakes are just too high for us to go it alone.
Section 9. Conclusion: a new era of great power competition? Trump's ambitions regarding Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal were indicative of a broader shift in global politics. His actions, though often seen as bold and unorthodox while often unconventional and controversial, highlighted a significant change in the way nations interact on the world stage, reflected a growing trend toward great power competition. The rise of China, the resurgence of Russia, and the strategic maneuvers of the United States and the United States' desire to maintain its global dominance have all contributed to a more intricate and volatile international landscape, have created a more complex and uncertain geopolitical environment. This new era is characterized by shifting alliances, economic rivalries, and military posturing.
The future of the international order remains uncertain. As nations navigate this evolving landscape, however, one thing is clear. Addressing the challenges of the 21st century will require innovative approaches and collaborative efforts. Addressing the challenges of the 21st century will require a renewed commitment to multilateralism, diplomacy, and a willingness to engage in open dialogue. Will require a renewed commitment to multilateralism, diplomacy, and a recognition of our shared humanity. The interconnected nature of today's world means that no nation can afford to act in isolation, and a recognition of our shared humanity. Global issues such as climate change, pandemics, and economic instability demand collective action and mutual understanding.
Only through cooperation and a shared sense of purpose can we hope to address these pressing challenges. And a shared sense of purpose can we hope to build a more peaceful and prosperous world for all. The path forward will not be easy, but with determination and unity, can we hope to build a more peaceful and prosperous world for all? Together, we can create a future where cooperation triumphs over conflict and where every nation can thrive.